Hey there, and welcome back to From the 501. I'm Nick Yarbrough. That's Peyton Fisher. Quick reminder before we jump into the show today, if you need to rock any new Razorback gear or any games you're going to, tailgates, anything, just want to impress some buddies, check out our Fanatics Storefront down in the description. We've got two different things linked into our link tree on there. We've got just Razorback jerseys and then some other Razorback just gear in general. Go ahead and take a look at that. You buy anything on there, no extra cost to you. It supports us. So do with that is whatever you want. I'm just passing along the message.
Personally, I think you need to get the Darius A-Cuff jersey.
I'm not going to argue with you.
Honestly, we should do that for the next episode. You get an A-Cuff, I'll get a leak.
All right.
Leak Thomas.
I like that.
We ever find a guest speaker, we'll throw them in a Billy Richmond.
Oh, yeah. Old Billy. That's a perfect segue into this weekend of Hog sports, honestly. The Alabama game on Tuesday, that was shameful by the SEC. I'm going to get on a little soapbox here for a second. The officiating in that game was horrific. I'm not the type of person that's going to sit there and talk about, oh, the refs cost that game. Very rarely does that actually happen. But when you're playing with 7 scholarship players that are active and 4 of them foul out, you would expect the other team would have someone, at least one, foul out, correct?
You would think.
Yeah, but that didn't happen.
Actually, I think they had one dude with 4 fouls.
Yeah, they had one guy close to fouling out. But somehow we had to play the second overtime with 2 walk-ons on the court. That is ridiculous. Absolutely ruined a legendary night from Darius A-Cuff. Thank you, SEC officials. I'm not surprised. You had to go save one of your Alabama teams that's actually worth something. So good on you for that. Alabama had 34 free throws. Ridiculous. We got 19, and most of those came in the overtime, like both of them.
At one point, it was 20 free throws to 8. I'm pretty sure.
Oh no, it was terrible, and there was a stretch where Alabama went down. That when we were up, like I think either 10 or 11, they had 5 straight possessions of getting a foul and shooting free throws. Ridiculous. You take the game out of the players' hands and you just hand it over to the officials. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Phenomenal game against Alabama from Darius A-Cuff, Billy Richmond, and Malik Thomas. Those boys put on a show. Darius A-Cuff, 49 points on 6 of 10 from 3. Ridiculous. Billy Richmond, 20 points. Malik Thomas, 24. The bigs did not show up in that game. You had 14 combined points from Pringle, Brazil, and Ewan, and Brazil had 11 of those. Can't have that. Not have that. But we did turn it around. Missouri came into our place and took care of business. Nothing too crazy or flashy from that game. I honestly thought A-Cuff kind of had a subpar performance, and he still had 20 points.
He didn't have to go in the bag as much.
No. And to put up 94 points after coming off of a game where you went to double overtime and you have so few guys that can actually go, impressive. Offense, great. Interior defense, not great. That's just kind of what it is.
I don't know. I thought it was crazy. Like, I think it's safe to say, like, probably 99% of Hog fans are going to say Ewan played like dog shit against Alabama. And then he did turn it around, though. I will give him his kudos. I think against Mizzou, I think he actually kind of performed pretty well.
Yeah, 16 points, 8 rebounds, got a block. Honestly, him getting that block was really nice for me to see, especially because he just this year he's kind of been a liability defensively down in the paint, and getting that block really showed me that, like, okay, he can play down there and he can get physical. He just doesn't do it every night.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, those putbacks he should have had, and just the defensive liability against Alabama was, I'm just gonna say, piss poor.
Yeah.
I don't know. Then he fouls. Didn't he foul out too?
Yeah. So let's take a look of all the people that fouled out in that game.
I know. Billy did. That was probably the
Pringle, Billy, Malik, and Wagner. No, Ewan only had 3 fouls.
Maybe that's the problem. I wish he would have fouled out in that one.
I would rather him foul out than Billy.
Or Leak. I mean, Leak was hot, dude. I think that was my biggest frustration. Like, I think in the last pod I said that Darius and Leak were going to combine for 40. Granted, Darius I think went for 49 by himself. Yep. But they went for 69. I mean, that's insane. Probably more, honestly.
No, yeah, they went for 73.
Great number, by the way.
It is a great number.
My number is still in the process of getting retired at Searcy High School. We're just trying to get signatures.
I like it.
Currently, we're at 3, but I think we're gonna get more at some point.
But against Missouri, yeah, they came out flat a little bit, especially early. Like early, it looked not promising. You could tell that they were tired, but then they turned it back on. You had 5 guys in double digits: Ewan, Malik, Thomas, Billy, Acuff, and Brazil all get double-digit points. That is what you need. You don't need Darius Acuff to have to score 49 points to keep you in a game.
No, I mean, you got 4 dudes, I think, that can actually go off. Like, even with the injuries right now, we need to, honestly, I hope we can just make sure we keep Darius's legs, like, not worn out.
Yeah, and I mean, the dude's not 100%.
No, he's not.
And that's kind of the scary part, is he's not 100%, and he's still just destroying teams.
I say we just let him rest on the SEC tournament.
Depending on how we end this last 4-game stretch, I wouldn't be opposed.
Yeah, I think we're probably going to finish 3-1.
I agree. That Florida game is going to be tough.
And I think to close the year out at Mizzou is going to be that's going to be a tough one, in my opinion.
It's going to be a sneaky tough one, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was looking at the other schedules, and Alabama kind of a cakewalk the next 4. I think they have Auburn, Tennessee, I think South Carolina maybe. I can't remember. But Alabama has like an easy next 4 pretty much, besides Tennessee.
Yeah, Alabama will play – one second, looking at it. They play Mississippi State at home. Then they go to Tennessee, to Georgia, and then finish it off with Auburn at home.
Yeah, I feel like they're probably going to win out.
I mean, they kind of struggled with LSU there for a while. LSU hung around in that game for far too long.
Yeah, I mean, I hope they drop 1, really. I mean, I guess I don't know. I mean, even if we third team in the SEC, that's not bad, but it hurts a little bit. Like how the SEC just here, Alabama, all your fans that are married to your first cousins, y'all just get every call in every sport. I just don't understand it. And then, did you watch the Kentucky game yesterday?
Yeah.
That was the worst. That was not as bad as our game, but that was pretty damn bad.
And you know what the common denominator is?
Was it Doug Shows? Was he the ref?
Oh, no, I'm just saying both the teams that got in their favor, both from the state of Alabama.
I don't know. The incest in Alabama has certain ties to the SEC office, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I mean, those Alabama teams, they always get something that a lot of other teams don't.
I'm just sick of them.
I,
I mean, we've been hating on Kentucky and A&M. Alabama, congratulations. You've earned your way into that group.
yeah, I mean, it would be different if Alabama straight up outplayed us, but they didn't at
No.
all. Um, and then, like after the game, Phylon, did you see his quote?
We broke them. Like,
Yeah, broke them, aka somehow 4 of our guys fouled out of our 7. Congratulations, Liberian Phylon. You beat an Arkansas team that's like they're shorthanded and had 2 walk-ons on the court, and you win by 2. Congratulations, buddy. You really needed that.
I don't know. He's a little bitter. I mean, he knew the spotlight was him versus Acuff.
And he got outperformed.
And Acuff hammered.
Yeah.
No one watched that game. Like, you had Kendrick Perkins, Isaiah Thomas, Cade Cunningham, all tweeting about Darius Acuff. I did not see any of those NBA guys talking about Phylon.
And I mean, Phylon had a good game. He put up 36, but you can't talk like that when a true freshman drops 49 on you. 40 a true freshman comes into your place, drops 49 on you, and almost hits another game-tying shot to send it to another overtime.
Like,
you can't talk like that.
Like, Phylon, if you're watching this, just know everyone that watched that game is thinking about Darius Acuff.
Yeah,
you may be the second. You were maybe the second player on the court. I mean, I'd probably take Leak over you, but
I'd take Billy.
Yeah, I mean, like, dude, you had the officials, and you were at home. You had the officials, and you had a beat up Razorback team. I hope we see y'all at some other point down the road.
Oh yes, please. Let's get this matchup in the SEC tournament.
I want them in March. I don't know if that's a possibility. Probably not. But I hope that we see it.
Yeah, I mean, I can guarantee you that Alabama team does not want to see the Hogs again.
And healthy.
Also, while we're on the topic, Nate Oates is the most complaining coach in the SEC.
He's just a scumbag.
Dude is getting all of the calls like that they could ever want. Whenever we could touch them in the paint and they got the whistle. But then like every time you look down, he's in the ref's ear chewing them out. It's like, what do you want them to do at this point, Nate? Do you want a bow tied onto the top of the game for you? Do you need it like nicely presented so your team looks a little bit better? Your round of 64 team that's going to get knocked out?
He's just a crybaby. I mean, and he puts up, like, his character to me is a question. I don't say that about a lot of people. You had a basketball player associated with guns at the bar. You personally were trying to play someone 15 games into the year that's 27 years old. Like, I question your character. I don't see a scenario in which you're ever be the head coach in Fayetteville, but thank the Lord.
Yeah, and another thing about that Bediako thing, if like the true reasoning is that the kid wanted to go back to college, he wouldn't have been playing in the G League the week before.
No.
And if Alabama's shorthanded and you needed to go get him, that's your fault. You didn't get enough players coming into the season. Don't sit there and bitch and moan because, oh, so-and-so's got these European pro players. Shut up. They were also there in the summer. They got cleared before the season. They didn't have an in-state judge signing off saying that this guy can play.
Oh, I don't know. I think all the games they won during that should be disqualified.
If it's anybody other than Alabama, their season is done. They get a postseason ban because of this.
And they just did it. Like, they didn't even really, I don't know. It just seems like they just, like, imagine if we would have brought back somebody.
Moses Kingsley, come on back.
Honestly. I mean, he would probably qualify.
Yeah, JD Note, bring him back.
So the rule was that if you just they were thinking the loophole was they just hadn't played in the NBA.
Yeah,
And,
something like that, I guess.
I don't know. Hell, I'm sure Cal has some boys that were at Kentucky. He could go snag them in the G League.
Probably a lot.
Yeah.
Oscar Sheboy, come on down.
Oh, that would be fun.
Well, now that we're off that little soapbox for a second, let's take a look closer at the last 4-game stretch. Cakewalk this week, as far as I'm concerned.
I'm going to go ahead and just promise y'all a victory on Wednesday.
Wednesday, chalk that as a dub.
I don't even see the point talking about it, but we will.
Texas A&M, congratulations on your mid-season SEC run that you had. That's over. Your true colors have shown you're not as good as you thought you were. You're going to be lucky to make the tournament / get past the first weekend. Congratulations. Yeah.
It's a football school. It's a football school.
It's actually a nothing school.
I mean, let's not forget their prime baseball coach they had a couple years ago. He left for the school in Austin. So I don't know. They're definitely not a baseball school.
They're not a baseball school. They're definitely not a basketball school. And it's been a while since the Hogs won a national championship in football. But guess who's done it more recently between Arkansas and A&M? It was
by about 40 years or something like that. Yeah.
So, yeah, congratulations, Texas A&M, on I guess regular season success in some sports. That's about it. All of your programs are. If you want to take the high road and just be like, well, A&M, they've beat us a lot. Well, congratulations. What do you want? You want a cookie?
If any football fan ever brags to me about beating Sam Pittman and Chad Morris and Brett Bielema, I'm just going to say congratulations. And that is in the most sarcastic tone I can give you.
Yeah, no. If your biggest flex on Arkansas fans is that your football team beat Arkansas in the worst 10-year stretch of program history, that's sad. And you should find a new team and not join a cult, aka Texas A&M.
And just give up those dang rings. I find those things weird. Met Aggies before, and they have the tan line on there.
And don't get me wrong, the hog call is strange, but we don't do the midnight yell. We don't have all male cheerleaders. We don't claim to be a military school. We don't wear these weird rings and brag about being an alumni from Texas A&M. Like,
if your institution doesn't have female cheerleaders, I promise you, Peyton Fisher was never going to attend it. I promise you.
Just so many things about Texas A&M rubs me the wrong way. Every time down in Dallas, when I would go to those football games, there were not altercations, but there were words said between me and the A&M faithful.
I don't know. The way those men talked about their cheerleaders, you think they were dating. Just it's a little strange to me personally, but to each their own.
And I mean, at least with the hog call, you can understand what we're saying. But when A&M locks their arms with everybody and just does their weird little chants, you're weird.
The only thing I'll ever give A&M credit for is Johnny Manziel, and that is the only thing.
I mean, I think they just kind of lucked out by getting him.
Well, he's even said after his dream school was UT. I mean, you can't make that up. Like the guy that is your god in football probably programmed through and through every sport, has literally vocally said his dream school was UT. Like,
It's a tough look.
I promise you, Darren McFadden never said that.
Oh, no. Never. He's the king of the 501.
Hopefully we'll get him on this pod one day. Hopefully.
If we get D-Mac on here, my life has been made.
Honestly, that'll probably be the peak of the podcast. That might be the career ender.
Yeah, if that happens, we're calling it quits. No point in doing another episode.
We'll just do guest segments on other episodes.
Yeah.
And we will be obnoxious about it.
Yes, we will. This weekend's also a very huge game at Florida. College game day going to Gainesville for the Hogs versus the Gators. Little, I wouldn't even call it a revenge game with Boogie. Like,
he's irrelevant to us now. I mean,
yeah. I'm not upset by him going to Florida. We're definitely in a better position now with Darius Acuff than we would have been by keeping Boogie.
They're just different. Like, Darius is like a guy who can score from all three levels. I mean, hell, Darius Acuff's going to be a top 5 pick in the draft.
If he's not, that is shameful.
And I don't know. Boogie, like, thank you for your services and everything, but, like, I don't think there's anyone that would, like, take you over our current. Like, yes, you may beat us in a week, but, like, it's not going to change anything.
Yeah, Florida might beat us, but Boogie Flan, in the nicest way possible, is not going to beat us.
No. I will say it's going to be kind of cool seeing Boogie and Acuff going head-to-head.
I'm going to feel bad for Boogie that night. I feel bad for anybody that's got to guard Darius Acuff.
Especially when he actually, like whoever guarded him from the zoo, like, you got him on the right day.
And he still dropped 20 on you.
Yeah. I mean, Darius is probably going to go for, I don't know. If he wants to go for 40, he will.
If he needs to, just give him the ball. Just give that man the ball, and it's over after that.
Yeah, we've been lucky to be Razorback fans because we've had, like, other guys in the past who be like, all right, just give the ball to him. He's going to work something out. But I have never been as confident in anybody like saying, just give it to Acuff. Just give it to him. We'll figure it out.
Who was Mason Jones the last one? Or no, I guess Note.
Yeah, well, Note was good, but, like, obviously not as. I'm trying to think. Last year, John L was kind of that way. He got hot near the end of the year.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, last year's thing was just throw Thero the ball and let him just go drive at the rim.
When he was healthy, for sure. I mean, like, Barford and Macon were both kind of that way.
Yeah.
I mean, Moody was not really that way. Moody was kind of more of a sneaky 15 type.
Yeah, and I mean, even because, like, Isaiah Joe also wasn't that guy just because he played along Mason Jones.
I don't know. It's, like, amazing you have, like, probably 3 draft picks on this team, and, like, you still have that one guy.
Yeah. I mean, Lee's going to have a pro career. Billy probably will.
That's one thing I'm afraid of. I thought we were going to be able to get Billy for another year. I don't think we're going to, probably.
I agree. He's been playing so well the last couple games.
I love his swagger, dude. He wears the he's got the loose undercut shirt. He's got the long pants. He's just got a little bit of drip to him.
I mean, look at what Billy's been doing the last 3 games. 25, 3 boards, 4 assists, 2 blocks, 3 steals, then 20 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. Then against Mizzou, 21 points, 3 steals, 2 blocks, 4 assists. Like, dude's been playing out of his mind, and if he plays his way into getting drafted, kudos to him. But I would definitely love another season of Billy Richmond.
I mean, who knows? If you're a second rounder, though, I'd almost just come back because you're probably gonna get more. We'll match you in NIL close to if you're a second rounder.
Maybe, but also another thing people are going to start talking about is like what happened to Toppin.
Yeah.
Toppin could have got drafted last year, being in the NBA right now, late first, early second, and then was having a great season and then tears his ACL.
Yeah. I see the point. I mean, dude, he's Tubman probably made $2 million though coming back.
Oh yeah, I mean he still made some money by coming back, but some guys will start thinking that way. A quick break, real quick. Also down below, we're gonna link a portable rechargeable battery that has 2 USB ports. I use it personally. I don't even carry a block anymore. I carry that around. It's got a cigarette lighter and a wall plug-in to recharge it. Very nice for traveling, going to games, all of that. If you want or are interested in it, for you or anybody else, go down and click that link and you can check it out on Amazon. But Fish, those baseball Hogs, they had a weekend.
Yeah, they did.
Yesterday, Saturday, a little scary. You have to walk it off against Xavier at home. Not ideal. But then today you walk it off, but it's in a complete opposite walk off, and you hit a 3-run home run to walk it off in the 8th, 11-0. Then Friday, 5-2 win. Nothing crazy, but I mean, got the job done. Season's early. See where this team goes.
Yeah, I'm a little skeptical of the bottom part of the lineup. I do think your big hitters like Aloy, Kozil, and Helfrich are probably going to be as good as anybody in the SEC.
Yeah, I mean, those 3 guys right now, Arkansas has a total of 13 home runs, and 11 of those are Aloy and Cam and Helfrich.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're your big 3. I hope we can find something in the bottom part of the lineup.
Yeah, I really want to see Micah New and Carson Bromham or whatever.
The shortstop.
Yeah, I'd really like to see those guys really start picking it up. Carson, he is a true freshman. Get him going.
I will say that guy at shortstop's pretty lethal, though. Like,
get those guys going. Things will be fine. I mean, Dave Van Horn, he's gonna field a decent team. Really, really gonna come down to pitching. See who stands out and who can be our true weekend rotation. I mean, Gackle, he's gonna be, he's probably gonna be your Friday night ace the rest of the year. No reason not to. Colin Fisher had a great game today.
Big Tuna.
I think he only had like 1 hit in like 8 innings today.
He's pretty solid. I like him.
But yeah, Diamond Hogs, they're all right. They're doing all right.
Room for improvement, but what are we? No, are we 7-1?
I think we're 6-1.
Well, we'll take that.
And while we're talking baseball, we'll also bring up softball, who had a big weekend, a little 5-0 action from Friday through Sunday, and they're sitting at 13-1 on the season on an 11-game win streak.
Softball team is doing it. I haven't watched any of it, but like from the stats, everything, it looks like they're having like a pretty good run.
I haven't watched any of it either, but I did see a clip that the U of A put out, and it was I can't remember her name. My apologies, but had a bunt inside the park home run.
Was there an error or something?
Yeah, I think they had 2 errors, and she bunted and made it all the way back. That's impressive. I don't care what level you're playing. If you can pull that off, that's impressive.
I don't know. I always like those softball swings, like from the left side where you slap it. I've always thought that was pretty cool. I've tried doing it in my adult league from time to time. We're still trying to master it.
Still getting it down.
It's a work in progress.
Oh man.
Dude, what did you think of the fight yesterday?
Which fight?
It looked like we had a little scuffle going into halftime.
Free Billy, man. He's just out there living his life.
Dude, I saw our athletic director. I saw a clip of him. He was talking to the Mizzou coach.
That'd be a match made in heaven. Mizzou, they can take old Hunter the incompetent Yarbrough.
Hunter the incompetent. I would love any school that steals Hunter Yarbrough will get this $15 gift card from Whataburger, personally from the 501 podcast.
Please just do it.
Honestly, we'll give you one annually. Like, we'll give you one a year. For as long as you'll keep Hunter Yarbrough, you can get yearly Whataburger from the 501.
I'll give you it once a week. As long as Hunter's not here, I don't care.
Gosh, I think Cal would actually be like the best AD. Probably it's college sports.
It'd be a fantastic one for the U of A. I think we've talked about it before, but Houston Nutt.
I love that idea. I like him. Honestly, I'm not against one of the Tyson boys getting it. Hell, I'm not. If someone was to elect me to the position, I would gladly take it.
Oh man, Peyton Fisher, athletic director for the University of Arkansas.
Hey, we're gonna make some splash hires. That's all I'll say about it.
Yeah, it's gonna be go big or go home. But I mean, if I'm being honest, if you're an athletic director and you don't have that mindset, I think that you're failing at your job.
I promise you, Kendall Browsbeer would be the next head hog.
I mean, right now in the NIL era, why wouldn't you? You have plenty of cause to fire someone really quick if they can't do anything. What is the harm of just making us, like, if we would have hired John Gruden instead of
that would have been like fundraising too.
It doesn't make sense of why you don't make a move like that. Are you afraid people are going to transfer out? They're going to transfer out anyways. Arkansas is like one or two in most transfers out in football, specifically the last 2 years. You're worried about retention. You don't have retention anyways.
And half the guys you have on that football roster, you don't care if you keep anyway.
Exactly. And I mean, it's not like back in the day where if you made a bad hire, it's going to set you back X amount of years. No, that doesn't happen anymore. Teams, they flip to a brand new, like, not even a new page. They open a new book every season. There's no correlation really anymore with year in, year out.
I just think, like, in today's world, in college football, the coach is going to be the guy that sets you apart from the others, because he's going to be the guy people are going to donate to. He's going to be the one firing up the kids. I don't know. Jake Beckett a couple years ago said the NFL, the most like notorious guy in the organization is the quarterback, because you can only do so much with like a limited quarterback. And then he said for college, it's the head coach, because he's the kind of the fundraiser. He's setting the tone. I just don't think Arkansas has adapted to that mindset.
I'll give Silverfield credit. He's doing a better job of that than I expected him to do. Will that translate? Who knows?
Only time will tell.
I would love nothing more to eat crow and just be like, I was completely wrong on all of this. Nothing would make me happier than to say that I had no idea what I was talking about, and Brian Silverfield was the best hire in the entire country. But I just don't think that Silverfield is going to do that much.
I mean, same. I hope he proves me wrong. I hope he goes, and I hope he makes a bowl game next year. If he makes a bowl game, I'll gladly eat it.
Oh, if he makes a bowl game, then tremendous year one, in my opinion.
I feel like that would be like the one way to kind of jump start the fundraising a little bit.
Yeah. Next year's schedule's rough.
It's always rough.
I mean, like third game of the season is Georgia.
Don't we have Utah too?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up that schedule for next year.
Yeah. And why is Hunter Yurachek still scheduling these tough non-con games?
I don't know. I think now, like the SEC, you have to schedule one like Power 5 like non-conference game.
I have a feeling one school pretty close to us is probably not doing it. And you know the school exactly I'm probably about to say.
Oh no! What team are you talking about?
The team down in Oxford with the athletic director from Perryville, Arkansas.
Oh yeah, the school that Lane Kiffin does not want to associate with.
Dude, he has been a menace on Twitter lately.
Honestly, the most excited game I'm like for next year that's not an Arkansas game is LSU and Ole Miss.
I may actually go to that.
Is it at LSU or is it at Ole Miss?
It's at Oxford.
That's going to be.
Yeah, I'm pulling up the Ole Miss schedule right now. They're at Texas, Georgia. They're at Oklahoma. They got Mizzou at home, and they have LSU at home on the September 19th.
Oh, if Lane Kiffin thought going into Neyland was bad, there needs to be a counter of how many things are going to be thrown at him on the sideline.
Well, Neyland, that was like probably 10 years removed, maybe more. I don't think we will ever see an entrance like this.
Oh, that's going to be electric, and Ole Miss football like home games, not impressive to me.
I bet will be.
It will. Fans are going to be jumping. It's going to be that might be the loudest that stadium's ever been in programming.
If it's not, they failed.
100%. If they can't get up and show out for that game, just get rid of that stadium and just let them play in a field.
Dude, I'm honestly probably gonna go to that game. I don't care who Arkansas is playing that week. It's like week 3. I'm gonna be there.
Week 3, that's when we're playing at Utah.
Oh, I can't make it to Utah, so I might as well. That'll be the night game, I bet.
You don't want to make a trip out to Salt Lake City?
Going out west has never really intrigued me. Been all over the country, but that's one state of Peyton Fisher's has never really cared about attending.
Yeah, nothing excites me too much about going to that.
I don't know. Run to the Mormons out there. I'm sure you can get soda and liquor very cheap out there.
Maybe. Might be hard to find though.
We're gonna get whiskey for $5 a fifth.
You might have to buy it from a guy out of a suitcase.
Be like Searcy. Be like the town of Searcy, Arkansas.
Oh man. Well, have you seen Bracketology's new update?
Don't bet it was a 5.
Yep, we're still sitting at a 5 seed in the Midwest. In that little bracket that we'd be in, Michigan is the 1. Miami versus Georgia for the 8 and 9. They have us playing Belmont right now. Give me that, please. And then matched up with Virginia as the 4 seed against UNCW, North Carolina, Wilmington. I don't hate that. I wouldn't mind to play Virginia, but I feel like there's a lot more fun 4 seeds that Arkansas could be playing. For example, if you switch Arkansas and Vanderbilt, then it'd be Arkansas versus Yale in the 5-12, which would be matched up with Alabama and Liberty.
Please. Please.
I also am not going to be shocked if Kansas drops another game or two and we get a little 4-5 matchup with Kansas being the 4 and Arkansas being the 5, just because that's kind of been the way things have been going the last couple tournaments.
Yeah, not against it. They're kind of – I feel bad for Kansas. They have like the number 1 college basketball player. I do the parentheses. We both know why. But, you know, like they had the number 1 player, allegedly. They paid him all this money, and he's just out half the time for like whatever injuries / sicknesses that come about.
Yeah, I mean, not long ago he subbed himself out of a game.
Yeah, or he like dressed out for a game, and then like 20 minutes before just didn't play.
Yeah, shout out to Bill Self, one of the best coaches in the game. I guarantee you, Bill Self is so over that kid.
Oh yeah, it's just not a good match. Like
no, especially with Bill. Like, let's not sugarcoat things. Bill is on the tail end of his career. He's had medical problems. Wouldn't be shocked if he doesn't make it at Kansas more than 2 or 3 more seasons. This stuff going on this year could push a coach to retiring. Like, you go get this elite guard, and then he just doesn't show up.
I mean, their first 2 calls, if you're Kansas, are going to be Golden at Florida and Oates, Alabama, I think.
Yeah, I would believe so. I mean,
I hope they take one of them, and I hope I'd probably rather be Golden, probably.
I mean, you also, if you're Kansas, you do call Hurley
or
make
Donovan.
him say no,
or Billy Donovan.
Yeah, everybody calls Billy.
He's kind of on the hot seat. He might be unemployed here soon, so who knows?
Could be.
I saw somewhere that John Shire, he's from Chicago area. Like, someone said he could maybe be in the running for that.
Oh, I would love for Shire to leave.
Any promising coach that leaves their respected school, I'm going to support it, because I think we got Cal here as long. Cal's not leaving us, I don't think.
Cal's not leaving us until he retires.
Yeah, I think we want as much chaos throughout the college basketball world as possible.
I agree. I just don't know sometimes. Things are just ridiculous, but all I know is we have John Calipari, the greatest recruiter in college basketball history, and year in, year out, we're going to have elite guards.
Oh, yeah. I'm just ready for him to bring the Anthony Davis or the Carl Anthony Towns just once.
Or just go snag just a legit big from the portal.
It's what this team is missing. I don't know. Last year, Adu got hot at the end of the year.
I really wish we could have got Yaxel Lindenberg.
Yeah.
I know that we were in on him, but then Michigan got him. That adding him would be insane.
That's what we're missing. We're just missing the big dominant guy down low.
Yeah, we are. And I don't think it's going to change this year, unfortunately. However, I do really wish that Nick Pringle or Malik Ewan would just completely flip their game and just become a dominant big man.
Just 25%. We just need them to improve by 25%.
No, yeah, we don't. Although it would be really fun to have it an elite big, we don't need one. I mean, you have Darius Acuff. You need a serviceable big that shows up every night.
I mean, you have 3 guards right now that can go for 20 on any given night. And you have one that's doing it every single night. And the other 2 are more than capable.
Oh yeah. We'll see how it goes. There's one thing though that I firmly believe, that is Texas A&M is in for a rude awakening this Wednesday. Those Aggies, they're not going to know what it feels like to see a wild band of Razorback Hogs coming at them.
Buckyball is going to hit the brakes.
Oh man, it's going to really suck if somehow A&M pulls out that game.
Just letting you know that happens, I'm going to be sick. Probably for a few business days.
I'd be worried, except for it's Texas A&M. We're fine.
I wish we could bring in some Texas A&M boys on this podcast.
I am thankful to say that I don't really know many.
I mean, the only thing you have to worry about those Texas A&M boys and trying them on this podcast is you'd have to get them away from their cheerleaders, and that's going to be the problem.
They don't want to leave that.
I'll tell you, I've heard a lot of people brag about getting with cheerleaders at the university, and something tells me the A&M boys would be really proud of that.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Also, how do they even get their yell leaders? What do you have to do to be selected as a yell leader?
I bet it's like a hazing deal.
If that's the case and they're still so proud to do it, oh my.
Oh no. God, it's just such a weird place.
I mean, it's a cult. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's a weird place.
I don't know. It's just I'm happy. They just need to be somewhat happy they're above average in football. Because they didn't have that, they would literally just be nothing.
While we're just sitting here ragging on the Aggies, the most Texas A&M football season of all time, you go 11-0, and then you go play Big Brother from Austin, and then you lose. You're like, well, we're still 11-1. We're going to make the playoffs. And then you get beat in the first round at home.
And don't score a single touchdown.
The most Texas A&M way to ruin an 11-0 start.
See, I think Mike Elko is a pretty solid head coach. He's a good defensive mind. But just the way he looks is just kind of like the Sam Pittman effect. He's just not intimidating.
Not at all, no.
It's he definitely pulls into the McDonald's and Whataburger drive-thru every night. Probably drinks a couple cold ones.
Yeah, and let's also not forget that Texas A&M won by one possession against a 2-10 Arkansas team.
That game's always close for whatever reason.
If Arkansas has a serviceable defense, Texas A&M gets run out of the building.
We might make that football game this year. I would love to go troll some of the Colts. We might go live for that and just troll them for 3 or 4 hours.
Just walk around College Station.
Where are your cheerleaders?
You excited about your ring?
Well, dude, they have that giant ring on campus, and it's you can fully fit. People just take their photo inside of it. And it is about the most cringe thing I've ever seen. If you're on the dating apps like Peyton Fisher, confirmed bachelor, I'm putting that out there. But you'll see those girls, and they're just taking their photos on this little gay ring. It's just a little too much for me.
I'm proud to say that I did not attend Texas A&M.
It would be the last school in Texas I would attend.
Yeah.
I would rather go to TCU. I would rather go to UT. I would rather go to Texas State.
I'd rather go to Texas Tech, Baylor.
Okay, Baylor and A&M are about there. They're pretty even. I'd probably still go to Baylor, but
no, yeah. If you throw me in Road to Glory, and I say I only get to pick 2 teams, and it's between Baylor and A&M, not even a second look.
Hell, I'd rather go to North Texas.
Yeah, at least you look cool on the field. That's the thing about A&M too, is maroon and Maroon and white should be a cool uniform combo, but they consistently make it look bad.
They just don't have any drip. And it's like they should.
Aren't they still in Adidas school?
Yeah, they're Adidas. That hurts. Well, then who is their basketball coach? Is that Maryland now? Going blank on his name.
Buzz.
Buzz.
Yeah, Buzz Williams.
Dude, that guy was like him and Musselman were getting paid the exact same amount their whole tenures at both schools. I started the same year. You know, Muss went to a couple Elite Eights, Sweet 16. Buzz won one tournament game. 5 years he won one. And that team he had the whole tenure. He had Wade Taylor for 5 years.
No, yeah, you had one of the best players in the SEC. Congrats, Buzz.
And you had the oldest guy probably in the SEC last year. And you won, I think you maybe won one tournament game.
Yeah, how long was Buzz there? What, like 6 years, 5 years?
Yeah, I guess he was there a year longer than Muss.
I like how when he left, he like made it out to be. He's like, I give myself a timetable. I can only be at a place for X amount of years. No,
you knew the crop was dead.
no, yeah, you weren't. You've already hit your ceiling. You knew that if you had anything less than what you've already done, they were going to be calling for your head.
Well, like remember the COVID year when teams could just skip games.
Yep.
He every time Arkansas and A&M were on the schedule, we have too many illnesses.
COVID, can't play.
Well, dude, it was like I think we were a 3 seed that year, but my God, I would love to have had those 2 extra wins.
Yeah, that would have been nice. Oh, old Texas A&M. Bud is not going to be good to you. Just saying.
And Bucky, I just suggest you be on your best behavior in Bud Walton.
Bucky, a quick shout out to you. When you and the Aggies come to Fayetteville on Wednesday night, just sit back and enjoy, because it's going to be the only time you're going to be on the same court as Darius Acuff. Enjoy those minutes.
And get a real look at the 5 stars, because something tells me you're never going to experience one.
Yeah, take a nice look at all of that talent that Arkansas has and just sit back and dream.
God, there's just something about him. He's like the Shane Beamer of the basketball world, probably. I don't know.
Just kind of cringy, man.
Well, dude, like, I don't know. Like their system, they just like try to take as many threes as possible. He's an old high school coach. Is like the craziest thing about it to me.
He's like a wannabe Nate Oates.
Yeah, he's the Walmart version. At least he doesn't have all the scandals.
Hey, we don't disrespect Walmart here.
He's the Kroger.
There you go.
But dude, there's something about, at least one thing we gotta give to Bucky though. At least he doesn't have all these scandals and players showing up to bars with guns and playing 30, 27-year-olds.
Yeah, I'll give him that. He's not trying to be in the thug life.
Who knows? He might have seen it. He might see his idol Nate Oates doing it. He might try it. Who knows?
Nate Oates saw what Kirby Smart's doing down in Georgia, and he's like, "Boys, we can one up them."
Yeah, they beat us. We're gonna get hell.
I don't care. What are they gonna do?
We got to beat them in basketball. We have to.
Texas A&M.
Oh yeah, we have to.
What are they gonna do? Flash their ring at me? They're gonna hit me with some chant that no one understands.
I heard they'll send your cheerleaders to your house, and for most SEC schools, I don't have a problem with that.
Oh, please! If there's one thing that is not scary whatsoever, is the Texas A&M yell leaders
showing up in their little uniforms.
Oh, dude. They're not even ROTC. They're like wannabe ROTC almost.
It's just the weirdest place. Like, it's amazing.
It's disgraceful for them to still call themselves a military school.
Well, dude, we have a cult in our hometown. And honestly, I hate to say it, but I see a lot of comparisons between the two.
Texas A&M is like up here, and then that one's like down here.
I don't know. I think they're a lot closer than we like to think.
There's levels to it, and Texas A&M is on another level.
I don't know. I feel like they could be sister schools.
I wouldn't be surprised, but at least one is not sitting there trying to argue there's something that they're not.
Yeah. I don't know. Colts, man. Surprised they still exist at this day and time.
Here's a little fun story. Down in Dallas, we're walking into the game. The Yell Eaters, they're doing a little walk around the stadium, like talking to the A&M fans and doing
probably
whatever.
holding hands and skipping, I'm guessing.
Something like that. We caught them when they were just standing still. So I can't confirm nor deny what they were doing other than that. But I remember walking by them, and we just come from the tailgates. I looked over at them, and I was like, Cadet Kelly, what's up? And just the look that I got was priceless. I would trade nothing for that. The only thing that tops that was when first year of Chad Morris, Mississippi State came in. They were kicking the crap out of us. It was actually the first game that KJ got in. That was fun.
Oh, yeah.
But so student section, no one's there. I'm down at the very front row of the student section, right by the Mississippi State where the kickers warm up. Well, fun fact, at Razorback Stadium, the kickers kick on turf. The field is grass. So this one little portion is turf, and apparently it was a little slick. And the Mississippi State kicker went to go practice a kick. And when he kicked, he did it so hard that his plant foot slipped and he ate it. And the stadium's silent. Like, we're getting our butts kicked. Like, no one's cheering. No one's doing anything. People are like filing out. I'm dying laughing. It is the funniest thing. I'm sitting there pointing at him and like calling him out for it. And then another kicker comes over and he's practicing. And I yelled at him to like, hey, watch out. It's a little slick over there. Ask number 38. And I it's the only time I've ever made a college athlete bend over because he was laughing so much. He was bent over laughing his butt off, and it was so funny.
Oh boy. I don't know. I think one of the hardest I ever laughed it was the year KJ fumbled it and they took it back. You know, Hog fans after this game were livid, right? Because we were going to get college game day the next week against Alabama. That pretty much just solidified we weren't going to get it. And A&M has like one of these giant inflatable dogs out there on that little tailgate concourse. I just saw some redneck Hog fan from, assuming he's from the Jonesboro area. He's walking around with a pen. He just went by and popped this thing on his way and continued to walk. That dude, I was very upset, probably a little intoxicated. But dude, it was like, you're so pissed. It brought me so much joy.
That guy was like on cloud 9 after he did that.
I guarantee he bragged to all of his buddies about that.
Oh, that was the highlight of his day. Yeah. Hands down.
I bet he still tells people about it.
I would.
Honestly, I wish it was me that did it, truthfully.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day.
Well, Fish, you got anything else to add?
No, but to any athletic departments looking for a athletic director or a new athletic director, just know that the deal still stands. If you take away Hunter and Competent Yurichek, you will be getting a $15 gift card to Whataburger annually. And please, that's all I got.
Yeah, and the only thing I have left to add is Bucky and the Aggies, get ready to learn some Darius Acuff because y'all boys are about to witness some greatness, and you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Hey, my boy Leak, he's going to go off. I got a feeling.
Another little 40-point combo from those two.
Feeling a little more. I don't know. I'm going to say Billy, A-Cuff, and Leak. I'm going to say they all go for 65, 70.
I would love to see that. Hopefully they don't do that because the bigs put on a good performance. I would love nothing more to have a like Malik Ewan, Nick Pringle, Trevor Brazil combo for like 30.
I'd like that.
I'm
nice. All for it.
But I guess that's all from us here today from the 501. I'm Nick Yarbrough. That's Peyton Fisher, and it's going to be a good week. Texas A&M, I'm so ready.
Gig 'em, gag 'em, suck 'em, A-Cuff, 40-piece. It's coming.
Oh, but we'll catch y'all next time.